Well, it looks like we have a taker for Lauri Marketing. And let's talk about the new kid on the block, Justin Fields. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Table Talk Sports with your boy Les, the round table of sports talk. Isn't that thing that James Harden be doing when he hogs the ball and shoots a whole bunch like 53s a game? And welcome, everybody. Let's get some preliminaries out the way. Before we talk about anything, I need you to do me a favor. Click either on this side or that side. Yeah, click the subscribe button, click it, and then click the notification, because I haven't been doing that many videos trying to get my scheduling together, because I'm still on the 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, whatever you want to call it. And I love doing this, so I got to rearrange some things to get more videos out to you guys, more content, because this is so much fun. But I need you to click that subscribe button. Yeah, right there. Just go ahead and click it. Then I need you to tell somebody else about Table Talk Sports, because we're going to be having a lot of fun. We're going to have a sports panel on with some people. Giving a shout out to Jeff Carradine. He's one of our administrators on the Facebook page, our sports expert. T-Bone, my brother, my blood brother, Tyrone Stevens, Team Stevens. Giving him a shout out. Giving a shout out to some other brothers, Chris Ratliff, Arthur Coble. We call him Smokey. Going to have them on the show. Going to have even some of my children on here, because when we get together, we talk about sports at the kitchen table. So that's why I call this the round table, because when we get together, my daughter-in-law, my son, my everybody just talks about sports. And because they're younger than me, we have different perspectives, and it gets so interesting. We don't be fighting each other now, but we have the old LeBron versus Jordan debates and old school versus new school, because I'm old school. I don't look it, but I'm old school. Anyway, getting back at the topic at hand. After you click that button, again, click that subscribe button and that notification button so you'll know and see the next video. Lauri Marketing is still a Chicago Bull, y'all. They offered him a $9 million qualifying offer. He hasn't signed it. He got in his feelings and said he wants to start a fresh, get a fresh start at a different team. The brother wanted between $15 and $20 million a year. He's not anywhere near that amount of money to be paid for, unless somebody is crazy enough to pay him that much money. So right now he's maybe worth between $9 and $11 million. Free agency has literally dried up. I mean, people are maybe making small moves. There's also a rumor that Paul Millsap has been looked at by the Chicago Bulls. Man, that'll be a nice pickup. He's a great veteran. Would give the young brothers some knowledge, some NBA knowledge, and some tutorage. I would love to have Paul Millsap on this team, so I hope that goes through. But back to Lauri. There's a rumor. Daniel Greenberg put a rumor out on Twitter saying that I was getting ready to say the Dallas Cowboys, but the Dallas Mavericks are possibly looking for a sign of trade with 6'10" forward they have by the name of Maxi Kleber. 6'10", 242 pounds, average about 7.2 points a game, 5.2, 5.5, whatever you want to say it, analytics, 6 rebounds a game, maybe 5 if we go to the lowest denominator, it's 5 rebounds a game, 1.5 assists a game, and he shoots 41% from the three-point line. Said he has decent defense, gets about 1 block a game. He didn't play all that well in the playoffs last year, and he had some injuries last year that kind of hindered his game. But all in all, he's a good journeyman. He's a good role player. that would fit in really nice here with the Chicago Bulls. So let's keep an eye on that. Maxi Lieber signing trade for Lauri Markkanen. Maybe he needs a new start also, but at least he didn't put it out there like Lauri did. I need a fresh start because I'm not starting on the Chicago Bulls anymore because I don't have the mindset to go get it. Holla, Lauri. We will see you later. If you want to go play with Porzingis and Luka, you're still going to be coming off the bench because you're not any better than Porzingis. Porzingis is better than you, dude. Unless they start you side by side, which I don't see that happening because there'll be no defense on the Dallas Mavericks. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. In other news, as you already seen, I'm couple days, like 3 days late on this, but I know you saw the Chicago Bulls, Bears, not the Bulls, but the Bears. I know you saw the preseason game. Justin Fields was inserted into the lineup in the first half, and he wasn't looking too good. I think it was just rookie jitters, but in the second quarter towards the end, he made a run and got them 3 points on the board. He looked like he was coming out of it, like he shook himself and came out of it. Second half is when he snapped off. The dude is fast. They clocked him at 20 miles an hour when he was scrambling away from the defense on one possession. Of course, his stats was 14 of 20 on passing. Had one rush-in TD. Had one pass to Jesse James. Jesse James just caught it and was like back pedal into the end zone. It was a nice play. They were going to the right, making it look like a run play, and Jesse James was just left all alone, and he looked at, boom, perfect pass. Trubisky would have overthrew him. Yeah, I'm not going to even get into Trubisky, but Justin Fields, in the comments below, either on YouTube or Facebook, let me know what you think about Justin Fields. I heard some chitter chatter on an ESPN show. Our former Bears player, Sam Ocho, doesn't think that Justin's going to get a starter role till the 10th game. I don't know about that, Sam. This dude is the real deal. I mean, Trubisky could scramble, but couldn't pass the ball when he scrambled. This dude is doing he's looking like Brett Favre out there sometimes. Cross the body passes, and the dude, he got what they call the it factor. I know he's going to get some things that he has to learn, but he has the it factor, and we finally got our 10-year quarterback here in Chicago. One thing he said the game wasn't really fast to him. It was kind of slow. And I heard Max talk about him on First Take, and he was like, he understands that this guy is the truth, but he didn't like what he said because of his rookie status. And I beg to differ. I like what he said because he didn't say it in a cocky way like I'm the stuff, I'm the man, and I'm Justin Fields, and it was slow to me. He said it seemed slow because he's going up against one of the best defenses in the NFL. 2018, Chicago Bears were the best defense in the NFL. Last year they fell off because it was more so. They had a few injuries here and there, and they were frustrated. They were on the field more than the offense because Trubisky couldn't handle the team. They were going in between Nick Foles, who, since we didn't have an offensive line, he was getting sacked and he couldn't scramble because he has two lead legs. And then when Trubisky was out there, he couldn't make the proper decisions or throw the ball accurately when he did scramble. Or if he did scramble, he was too scared to get the first down when it was right in front of him. I know you've seen a couple games when he did that. Trubisky was like the worst mistake what the Chicago Bears made. Justin Fields has saved the job of Matt Nagy. Let's see what happens. I can't wait to see what happens. I need you to comment below again, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you may see this video. Tell me what you think Justin Fields will do this year and when he will get the starting role for the Chicago Bears. Will it be second game, third game, fourth game, fifth game? I know it's not going to be 10 games in like Sam Ocho said. We'll keep an eye on that. Also, giving a shout out to Arthur Coble. Smokey, we call him Smokey. He wants to do a fantasy league for the NFL. Put your comments in and let me know if you want to be a part of our fantasy league. He's going to set it up. We're going to have him on the show pretty soon to talk about our fantasy league in the NFL before the first game starts. We just want to have fun right here on Table Talk Sports and just do everything that the fellas do, you know, when we're hanging out watching the big screen, the 75, 100-inch big screen in our cribs, or, you know, at Buffalo Wild Wings or at the sports bar, whatever. We gonna do what fellas and some ladies do also with the sports, because this is Table Talk Sports, the round table of sports talk. Stay tuned for my next video, because we're going to do some comparison contrast of the Chicago Bulls team that has been orchestrated to today and compare them to the Chicago Bulls of old. I'm not going to tell you which team I'm going to compare them to, but we want to take away some of the hateration that's going on in other sports talk world, in the NBA world, that are not Chicagoans and know what we have been through and what we have seen as far as our Chicago teams are concerned. Again, I'm Les. This is Table Talk Sports, the round table of sports talk. Be talking to you soon.